So you're back for more GameCube games.
I always want more GameCube games.
So just like the last GameCube video, we picked out some more top picks that you probably want for your collection. And today we're going to be going over those games and how much you can expect to pay for them.
And these ones they're more kind of bangers, right? So we're going to start off strong with Metroid Prime. Now this game, that's a time for story time. I'm not going to go into story time right now, but Metroid Prime is, for me, I'll talk a little bit about it, but it was a little bit, I can't help it. It was a game is way better than I expected. That's all I'll say. I'll get into more later. But it's a fantastic Metroid game. It's a 3D Metroid adventure, which you would never think that it would actually translate over to that well, because this was the first time that they tried doing this, to the point where Retro Studios made it, and it wasn't even Nintendo making it. They published it. But anyway, if you have any doubt, or even if maybe 2D Metroid's not for you, this might be for you.
This is a first-person shooter, right?
It is,
yeah.
But it has all the Metroid tropes that you'd expect from like a Metroidvania style game, or in this case, a true Metroid. But I can't speak highly enough of it. But here's the kicker: what is it going to cost? Being that it's
$50.
That's
not as bad.
It's cheaper than I was expecting, to be fair, actually.
So, and jumping into the next one we picked out was Animal Crossing. If you were ever into the Harvest Moon games or into The Sims and want to get into a simulator, this is a great game. It is more tailored to kids, but honestly, as adults, I mean, we had tons
it has a
of fun
real-time
with it.
clock in it and everything, right? So that's...
Yeah, and you know what? You don't think about it when you look at videos and you're like, oh, it's just catching butterflies and catching fish and collecting shells and decorating your house. It may not sound like that much fun, but sometimes it's nice to just turn on a game and not have a mission. Like, you just do what you want and go talk to different villagers. And
it's not for everybody.
No.
But I didn't think it'd be for me. I mean, I probably haven't played an Animal Crossing game since the very first one, but I played this one a lot as well.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
This is a more expensive game, and also this one is going to require some memory card space. The original copy of this game came with a memory card, and today you're probably not going to get it with a memory card. So without a memory card, you can expect to spend $80. Now, if you're going to go and buy a first-party memory card used, you're probably going to spend anywhere to $20 to $30. But we do have a link in the description below about getting a third-party memory card from Amazon, and it's a good memory card. We do recommend it.
You need it anyway.
Yeah, you will need it to play it, and you'll need it for every game anyway.
That's right. So, moving on from there, we have Luigi's Mansion, the launch title for the... like a lot of people said, they were like, oh, it's like getting socks at Christmas. We got Luigi instead of Mario. And, I'm not going to lie, I was, of the age you'd think that'd be the same thing that I would think back then too. But this actually became one of my favorite games on the GameCube. I probably played through it, probably 7 or 8 times. Which is probably on the low end for most people, who really love this game, but I played it a ton. And you're Luigi, you're traveling around in a mansion, and you're catching ghosts. How awesome is that?
Yeah,
that's great.
It's a great game for someone that's into collecting, because you literally shake everything in the house to try and get more money.
To get more money, yeah. So we won't spoil the end, but fantastic game for the completionists, people who love 100%ing games, things like that. Tons of stuff to find. And what's it going to cost me?
This one's a little different because this one's gone up in price quite a bit, but you should expect to spend around $70 to $80 for this.
I'm noticing a trend with GameCube games.
They definitely are going up.
They're getting pricey.
And end this one, we're going with a multiplayer game, Mario Kart Double Dash. This was the next Mario Kart after Super Mario Kart 6 or Mario Kart 64.
Yeah. So again, big shoes to fill, kind of like Wind Waker, right?
Yeah, and you know what? It's a lot of fun, and you get to pick 2 different kart drivers that you swap with that have special abilities. Lots of great tracks. Great soundtrack to this game.
Bunch of unique items that came new for this game.
I mean, honestly, if you're looking for a good multiplayer game, this is really it. And it's the only multiplayer game we put on the list, but highly recommended if you're going to start collecting GameCube games. This is going to cost you about $100, but really you are going to get it if you're going to start collecting.
it's kind of a reality, especially if you're getting into GameCube.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's kind of wraps up round 2 of our GameCube picks here. So if you could help us out, and if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe.
Wow.
I know it sounds like a broken record by this point, but like it really does help, and it helps us kind of continue to create this kind of content. And please let us know in the comments if there's something you want us to cover or something you want us to do. Just please let us know, and we will see you next time.